Hey,
Hi,
it's Tash and Carly,
and you're listening to Motherhood,
not as we planned.
So get comfy, grab a cup of tea,
Or a glass of wine, and let's start talking about all the things too many of us avoid discussing. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode. We are
talking about love. No, we're not. We're talking about Valentine's Day.
Well, no, hold on. Anyone listening to this, I don't want them to think like, oh, I hate Valentine's Day.
Switch off.
No, we're going to be talking about things that make you happy or single. I'm joking.
We're going to be talking. Yeah, it's broad chat.
Yeah. So,
how's your week been?
How's my week been?
An honest update.
Let's give an honest update. Yeah, I'm back to today is day one of no contact.
So she's doing really well with the no contact thing.
No contact is fucking hard, okay? Anyone trying to go through no contact. And do you know what's really weird? I get so many messages on my Instagram being like, I don't understand. Why are you doing no contact? I thought that this was like a normal given. Like if
when you break up
with someone and you don't have children, the only way to move on
100%
is no contact.
But I feel like back in the day, it's what you would do, but you maybe wouldn't title it no contact. You just would not speak to them.
I guess there wasn't like so many options of different social media.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, yeah, we have both agreed that the only way to possibly move forward is no contact. Granted, we haven't really been doing a great job of it, but that was in January.
We're now in Feb.
It's now Feb. Feb is no contact month. And I'm doing really well because...
It's been 12 hours.
Woohoo! I just think that there was quite a bit of yo-yoing and back and forth, and I think it is hard when you've still got a lot of love there from both sides and no one's done anything wrong, but I think it's time to accept that we have different needs, and sadly it's just
one of those
things that we both are better not together. So yeah, that is me. How about you?
Oh, what did I do this week?
Must have been a fun week.
Really good week. I got laser hair removal.
Oh,
yeah. No, the laser's pain-free. I did get my tattoos third session. It's the most painful thing in the world. I won't lie to anyone who's thinking about getting it done. It feels like someone's slicing your wound open.
Really?
But it's like less than a minute. So I hate my tattoo that much that it's worth it. And she like breaks it down for me and I'm like, it's almost like quite therapeutic in a really weird way. Like when you're going through something, that's why I know what I mean.
That's why I went and got my ears pierced. I went rogue on my breakup. I'm going to get my third hole.
Do it when we go to that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, pierce me somewhere.
Here's my clit. People do.
I'm not having my clip.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, that makes me feel funny.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like.
I do think nipple piercings on women can look quite sexy.
Not for me. I feel like it.
Tonight it's just something on a small boob.
I don't think I would.
Would
it be like
I feel like if my boob, like a little ring, I think's cute.
Yeah,
a stud. But if my boobs weren't saggy. I used to have the pertest little
isn't it perky?
I think they're both words. Anyway,
no.
Pert.
No, sorry, pert.
Type in PERT.
Perky.
Oh.
Pert.
They're called pert. No, is that how a thing?
No, it's not a thing. What is pert female?
Yeah.
Energetic, enthusiastic and confident.
No.
Babe, I promise you.
Got a bodily feature, attractively small and well-shaped. That is what I would describe my old boobs as. Attractively formed and well-shaped. I had attractively well-formed boobs until they had the life sucked out of them by two.
The pert breast.
See, I was right. I knew.
But then
anyway, right. My point being, if I had my old boobs that were small, upright, perky, pert, I would probably consider it, but it was just a bit loose and it's just not for me. This weekend, what did I do? I chilled. We did nothing. We had a really chill weekend, which is exactly what we needed.
That's good.
Yeah. on the way here, I did.
You had a coffee extension.
I literally had covered it up. To be fair, I had that weedo for myself. But I opened my coffee cup and it literally just in the face.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so.
Anyway, yeah, not a very thrilling update, guys. Sorry.
No, sorry. I think my no contact breaking was probably more exciting.
Sorry.
Right, shall we, like, we got loads of emails, like all different things about like dating, a bit of sex vibes, so
Let's get stuck in.
let's do it. Okay, let's start with the dating advice one. Are we ready?
Yeah.
I love listening to your podcast and it has helped me immensely with my healing journey. I recently started dating after breaking up with my narcissistic ex in September. The guy I've been seeing is seemingly the exact opposite of my ex. He's patient, kind, thoughtful, calm, and honestly makes me feel amazing when I'm with him.
Green flag.
Unfortunately, my relationship with my ex is turbulent, to say the least. He regularly tries to control me and our children and kicks off and is verbally manipulative and abusive when he does not get what he wants or the reaction he wants. Due to his volatile behaviour, I'm extremely reluctant for anyone to see me and the guy I have been seeing. Because of this, we spend most of our time either in a city far enough away that no one would recognise us or hiding in my house when my ex has the children. Now, whilst I love spending time with this guy and he has really shown me how to slow down and be calmer and less frantic, I have developed an ick. Oh, she's developed the ick. Makes me sad when you develop the ick when they're a good person.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, you know that TikTok? Do you know what one I mean? Oh my God. Oh no. I really liked Son. It wasn't.
Oh, yeah, I do know. Yeah.
What's the name?
Oh no, it was Sandra.
Is it? Oh, Sandra. I really like Sandra.
I know, actually, no, you're talking.
He eats with his mouth open and quite loudly. I didn't notice it at first, but I now struggle to concentrate on anything else if we ever eat together. Have you seen that meme where he's like,
Oh, that is really unattractive.
would you call him out on his loud and visual eating, or do I cut my losses and resign myself to the fact that I need to find a quieter and more peaceful chomper? I am an absolute people pleaser, and the thought of having to bring it up in this awkward conversation is filling me with dread. Love you guys. Hang in there, Tash. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. The thing is, the ick is a bit of a difficult one, isn't it? Because I feel like once you get the ick,
how to get rid of an ick?
Do you like come away from that ick? Like, can it go? I feel like it depends how
Icky
deep the love is or how deep the feelings are. I personally would try and say it, but in like a jokey band.
All right, well, let's act it out then.
Should we?
Right, right, wait, let me just do a bit of
Hold on.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Oh,
there it is.
babe, I'm so happy you're enjoying the meal I made you, but I don't want to see it in your mouth.
I could not.
I don't know.
I think I would literally sit there and just die. I feel like I'm bad at stuff like that.
Or do I go like this? Do you like that? Because it's really annoying, isn't it?
Oh,
I think the thing is, I don't know how like, because she'd be like, I love, yeah, if she's like, I love you, but please close your mouth when you.
I feel like if you love them enough, you'd have to like find.
But I don't know if they're at that point of like, I love you. Can't be like, I really like that you, but
I don't know what I would do.
Not that I have one anymore, but I would literally be like, I can see inside your mouth.
I actually don't know what I would do.
Would you not?
I don't know what I would do.
I'd be like, love you, but you know, friends. Yeah, I'd just be honest. Do you know what? Although it's filling you with dread, I would say something. Can you imagine walking away? You said that he is
perfect.
Like, yeah, but he chooses.
And that'd be the one thing that brings you a whole.
Don't get me wrong. One of my friends has a real issue with it, with chewing, and it like really triggers her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now that's making me like wonder, do I do anything really annoying, triggering that I don't know about?
I definitely think you can get the ick and still and get rid of the ick.
Yeah, I do know. Do you know what?
If it's really early dating and they do something you're like, ick, then like, yeah.
Bin them off.
Yeah, but the fact that like it sounds like you've been together for
do you know what? I think I don't know how I would do it, but I feel like I wouldn't want that to ruin my relationship. So I'd just like find a way. I'd probably do it not in person. I'd probably like text them. Just
No, it can be taking so wrongly.
Misconstrued. Yeah, no, I agree.
It needs to be done whilst he's chewing. If it's done out of, if it's done, please do it while he's chomping. Because if you do it outside of an eating situation, it means that you've actually like been like thinking about it. And no, I would literally be like, oh babe, I love you. Do you mind trying to chew slightly quieter because it's
like, or like, I don't know if it's just me, but I have really sensitive ears, and I can hear
and see what's in your mouth.
Gives me anxiety.
Or chew him while you're giving him a blowjob, and if he's like, "What are you doing?" Be like, "I'm just copying you how you eat."
Don't do that. That's the worst advice I've heard. Don't think I want you back if you're chomping on that.
You should be like, I thought you liked chomping. I would just say it, just get it out, and then will you give us an update and let us know if you end up moving on from him? No. There's our dating advice.
Valentine's thoughts. Hi ladies, this year will be my first Valentine's alone for 15 years. 6 months ago, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm so bloody grateful. My husband of 5 years, partner of 15, came home 6 months ago and told me he had been having an affair for 2 years. Well, I mean, at least he told her. No, it's not at least, is it? I just feel like...
No, don't get me wrong.
I feel like in most situations, it's being found out, 2 years to deceive someone for. What I would love to know, at what point he's thought...
Probably because he wants to get even more serious, maybe.
Anyway... He had been having an affair for 2 years, standard girl from work trips, etc. So I love what we do. I love our podcast. I love that we can help people. I do find it really hard hearing like the same things, because you know when you want to have faith in people and be like, not everyone's like this, and then like I feel like everything's the girl from work.
But the thing is, I think what we've got to realise is the reason why it is the girl from work is because that's where predominantly men.
No, I agree.
So it's not every man that goes to work is going to have an affair with someone at work. It's every affair tends to be at work.
No, you're right.
They're two very different things.
You are right.
Always.
As I was sat there holding our 4-month-old baby and our 4-year-old stepped up.
Oh, that's 4-month baby, and he was having an affair for 2 years.
Oh God, what a prick. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Do you know what? Like I said before,
that was okay.
Harley, it's good that you don't understand it. Always don't understand it, because it shows you as a person compared to him.
My initial thought, I'm not surprised, told me everything. I felt like my life was over. The next 2 weeks were the hardest of my life. My 2 babies were my sunshine during the darkest days. Totally understand that. What I realise now, which makes me really sad, is that I settled. I settled because I wanted the family. I settled because married, and settled because I thought he was my best friend. Reflecting on our relationship, I probably haven't felt excited or special for any special dates, birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's for the past 10 years. Gone are the days I allowed that to happen. I relate to that so much. Like, and it's like what we've said before, like I feel like sometimes when things kind of just go from one thing to another, you don't ever stop and think, am I happy? It's just like the logical next step.
Yeah.
Like, cause I remember like my first year in my old relationship, it was like a really big fuss about Valentines and birthdays. And like as time, I'm not saying that's what it comes down to, but it is that feeling of everything should still be exciting. You should be made to feel loved, and you should be made to feel special. And I just feel like, I don't know, when that person stops making you feel like those things, sometimes we don't even realise they've stopped until, like, I really relate to this because I feel like it wasn't until I was out that I looked back.
Yeah.
Anyway, navigating the past few months out of the darkness, I realised how lonely I was and how negative the relationship got because I resented him for still living his life and more. I wish I trusted my instinct, but I know I would have been met with the usual bullshit of it's all in your head. I honestly say the only part of this I am now struggling with is not seeing my children every other weekend because I never signed up to parenthood for that. I relate to that as well. It's something I shared this week. is like, and the comments on the reel, it was like, for me, like the hardest part of being a single mum is having time apart from my kids forced on me when that's not my choice.
Yeah.
And in the comments, like so many women were like, I didn't become a mum to just see my kids for a fraction of the time. Like I wanted to be
with them all the time,
fully invested in their childhood. And like, I think that's one of that is ultimately for me, the hardest part is having those things taken away from you. And especially when you feel like things may not have necessarily been on your terms, you feel really like there's a big injustice.
Yeah.
And and I know it's not helpful, but I think a lot of us single mums feel exactly the same. And I think it's a very valid feeling. And not just single mums, I imagine single dads who perhaps want more time.
Yeah.
Struggle with that element as well and missing out on things. I know I'll find love again. I know there is someone out there for me who will respect and want me like I want them. But now is not that time. This year is my Valentine's Day, learning to love myself, love the mother that I am to my babies, and love finding my confidence again. Love this energy. Instead of getting caught up and feeling lonely or rushing into something I know I'm not ready for, I'm looking forward to decorating the house for the kids, the two real loves of my life. And I'll spend the evenings cheersing to myself how fucking hard I've worked the past 6 months. I feel so strong, empowered, and excited for what's to come in my life. Thanks to him, I now know my worth, know the type of person I want to spend my life with, and starting to find happiness through myself again. I started listening to your podcast at the start of this life-changing event, and I can't tell you how much you've helped me and given me hope when I really needed it, so thank you. Here's to all the strong mamas out there this Valentine's. We got this. Oh,
that was really nice. I feel very saying that.
Do you know, when you hit that point of like realizing like so much of this is hard, and like when you're treated in a way that's not okay, and it is that like light bulb moment when you realize like I deserve so much better than any of this. Like sometimes I stop myself in my tracks. I don't know if you do this sometimes. I like stop myself in my tracks and I'm like, how is this my life? Like now am I a single parent doing this on my own? Like I don't know, some things catch me off guard sometimes, and I think you're absolutely smashing it. And I regularly get thoughts like, I deserve, so I know I'm a good person. Like I know I have so much love to give. I know I'm caring and kind and loyal. And I'm like, you had like, what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That email, just really nice to hear someone be so positive about such a shitty outcome. And just her like celebrating like what she's gone through and stuff, I think is empowering. Like I need to maybe take a leaf out of your book. Maybe you can come and see me on Valentine's Day. Right, here's one. This is called Disaster Day. Hey girlies, ready to hear this disaster day. So I met a man a few years ago and thought he was the most gorgeous person I'd ever seen in my life. I then later went for a job interview that month, and to my surprise, it was the same man. I was literally buzzing and so excited. I didn't get on well with the company, and I did leave after a few months, so I didn't see him again. Fast forward 4 years later, and he popped up on my Instagram and asked to take me out on a date. I was so excited and agreed to meet him 2 days later. He texted me at 12 o'clock on the day saying he was going for a nap and that he'd be ready to pick me up at 5 for food and drinks.
That would give me the ick.
I'm just going to have my lunchtime nap after my bottle of milk.
Still nappy news.
Can people please let us know, is it normal for men to nap? Because I feel like a lot of men nap, like a lot. Maybe it's like mums just don't because they don't have the time, but I feel like men are napping.
I love the idea of napping. I've done it on the occasion. Well, you know those nights where you're like, it always makes you feel 100 times.
Yeah.
I agree. But
is it a man thing? But the fact that like they hadn't met, if I was going on a date
don't
and he messaged me being like, I'm just going to go and have a nap before I come and pick you up, I'd be like, okay, are you coming in your jammies? Like, just so weird. There's just some things, guys, to keep to yourself. So I'm going to quickly go and do a shit and then I'll pick you up. Well, do you know, like, it's just weird.
Oh, dear me.
Obviously, I'd rather them like tell me about their nap than their shit. But have you heard of the 3 S's? Like, I'm going to save, shower, shit and show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just men, isn't it?
Yeah. Literally, that's my dad's like favourite saying. Gonna go and do the 3 S's. Sorry, Dad. So hold on. Going for a nap, but he would be ready to pick me up at 5 for food and drinks. I got all dressed up, makeup done, hair done, and sat. Oh, no. He never even bloody showed up. I texted him later that day asking what had happened. 24 hours later, still no message. He then replied, sorry, I was asleep. Guess it was a bit rude. I didn't message you or cancel. Can't even write it. Thought this was a coincidence and must have been fate, but clearly he's just a massive red flag. What is wrong with these people?
I don't even understand that.
Like, why tell someone that you're going to take them out and then ghost them?
Also, I appreciate when you're a girl and you have like an everything shower.
Yeah.
And you've taken the time, you know, you've probably thought of your fake tan.
Yeah.
You've planned your hair washes. Like,
for me, I don't personally understand ghosting.
Just be upfront about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had changed my mind.
You made a lucky escape, babe. Like, had you met up with him, it sounds like he would. It sounds like he would. It would have just been like toxic.
I feel like someone like that doesn't respect your energy or your time. Like, I feel like anyone who doesn't respect your time is not worth your time.
He's probably having a nap.
Shit. Okay, Valentine's red flag. So my ex, my son's sperm donor, I call him as he does FA and is abusive, had a girlfriend of 5 years whilst being with me for 2. And I had no idea, capital letters. He spent...
Oh my God, hold on. How can a man have a baby with another woman for 2 years and a woman of 5 years doesn't know?
It's disgusting. Wait, and does he have kids with the other?
Hold on, who's he live with?
I don't know. I
want to know. I need to know. Message him.
Right. He spent Valentine's with her, but as I was on my period, we had booked a hotel for a few days after Valentine's. Sorry, also...
Sorry, babe, no, I'm not going to get any. Can we do Valentine's Day in like 4 days' time? Just have sex on your period.
Or just give him a bluzzer. Need to necessarily like this other.
Sorry, I'm not taking you to a hotel while you're currently on your menstrual cycle.
You ain't worthy of Valentine's, babe. Wait till you're off the blob.
But he was buzzing that he had an excuse.
I'm sorry, that in himself. At this point, I had zero idea they were together, in which I fell pregnant with my son on that night, and not long after found out I was the other woman.
Oh my God.
No. And not long after, I found out I was the other woman when her family messaged me abuse, saying they hope my baby died and calling me a slag when I had no idea.
Can you imagine being the other woman and not knowing? I obviously really bad for the other woman as well.
Yeah. I mean,
I wonder if they've got kids.
I know, this is what I'm saying. But, sorry. It pains me that people like this exist and have that little respect for someone. Like, it's just, it makes me feel physically ill. He confessed.
Oh, well done, mate.
It's kind of you. He gaslit me, and ironically, he accused me of cheating when I didn't. Yet he was in a full-blown other relationship. I'd never have got with him if I knew. And trust me, I know people be like, how could you not know? But I didn't live with him and was only a teenager at the time, and he was a lot older than me.
So that makes a bit more sense now.
Yeah, but I'd love to know if he had kids with the other girl, though, or if he just got her pregnant. It's awful. Just goes to show those who accuse you of cheating when you're not can, in actual fact, be doing the dirty on you instead. Oh, that's so awful. I'm so, like, I don't even...
Oh.
It's just, sadly, we live in a world where people just have no morals, no respect. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand how someone can physically do that. Like, how would you sleep at night? Right, guys, we're going to do like a couple of little dating, sex, stories, confessions,
Love that shit.
things. Right. I was having sex with my ex at his place, and his brother walked in on us because I was too loud.
I thought about to say he joined
The same woman. Another time, we was doggy style, and I forgot to lock the door, and his mum came in on us.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't.
Did she? What angle did she enter from?
Have you? You know when you sometimes play these games like what would you rather? So should we play what would you rather?
Go on.
Come on, let's do it. Okay.
Go on.
Are you ready?
Okay, go.
This is going to be a sex what would you rather edition Valentine special.
Okay.
Are you ready, guys? What would you rather? Walk in on your parents having sex, or have your parents walk in on you having sex?
Walking on me.
Really?
100%. I don't want to see that.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. I'm young. I'm mobile. Both are awful, but I feel like at least like you wouldn't unsee that, and at least you're only like scarring them.
That's actually very, very true.
Like, yeah, it would be absolutely awful. But firstly, A, at least they know I'm getting some, and B, like,
What would you do? What would you do if afterwards, like, your mum was like, by the way, that position, can you give me some tips and help me with that?
bending that leg to the side. I feel like you might feel it a bit better.
No, don't. Oh my God, I can't even think about this. Okay, your turn.
Oh, God. Okay. Would you rather come randomly in public for the rest of your life? Like, you don't know when it's going to come, and you just, like, get an orgasm in public, or never come again in your life?
Oh my God, come in public.
Tristan, yes, go.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Evening.
I was going to say like a lecture, like, oh no, I don't know now. Oh, I cannot. Oh God, no, I'm really, really torn. No, I think I would just have to have orgasms sporadically, randomly in public.
What are you going to do?
What would you do?
Yeah, probably the same.
Yeah.
I'd just style it out as something else, like
A dance.
a yawn.
Do you not think though that you'd probably get used to being able to do it a bit quieter?
Yeah. Or you just like do like
I think quiet.
let's see where you're like this.
Ick.
You don't? No, do you not like it when they put their hand over you?
Yeah, I know I'm doing it to yeah, but when you do it to yourself, but when you do it to yourself, or it's a bit weird.
And cut the bit out where I was saying about it.
No, no. Keep it in. So you've already spoken about what
I've hands out of my mouth.
Here's it's not even really sexual. Would you rather have everyone know? Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or everyone you know have access to your internet history? What is your internet history looking like?
It's worse.
How to stop the no contact.
If that's as bad as you'll get, you're safe.
No, that's one I'm happy to share. Next. Sorry. Huh?
What would you rather? I think my internet history.
Yeah, same. Like I feel like mine's no different to anyone else's. A bit bored.
DP. I just heard it on a podcast.
What's DP?
Google it.
DP.
Google it. I was literally just listening to a podcast in the car, and they were talking about DP porn.
DP porn. What is it? I don't get it. Double penetration. Great, now it's in my fucking history. That's what I was doing, really. You realise I don't have to give my history to
I thought that was the game.
Would you rather give up on sex or give up on food?
Food. I feel like as well. Like this last year, like I haven't eaten a lot.
I was going to say, if you asked me this a year ago, I would have said give up on sex.
Oh yeah, me too.
If you ask me this now, I feel like it would be a struggle.
Okay, we found one.
What?
Would you rather accidentally send a sext to your mum or send a nude to your ex?
Oh my God. I'd send a sext to my mum.
Me too. Oh.
Mum's not that bad. If it was if it was your dad,
oh, that's worse.
I don't know.
I feel like my mum, I could like laugh.
Hold on, can I ask? Would the nude be view once? Would the nude be view once and you can't screenshot? Because then
also kind of be like, it's sweet you're missing. Bye, babe. You'll never get this.
If it was my dad, send a sext to my dad.
I would
or a nude. I think I'd do the nude view once.
Oh, we're allowed to do those.
Not that I know about.
Yeah, otherwise it would be my mum and I'd just be like...
Yeah. I don't have experience with this whole view once thing. I've just heard about it.
Oh, is that a feature? I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Apparently.
That sounds good.
Okay, would you rather sleep with someone you think is disgusting, but the sex is like off the charts, or sleep with someone that you find so fucking fit, but the sex is shit?
I don't.
That's so difficult because I don't really think that would happen.
I don't feel like you could enjoy it if you weren't physically attracted to them.
I feel like we're getting far too deep. Which one is it?
I'm thinking it. I think the second one, because
I'd rather the second one and hopefully train them.
I don't feel like I'd get into it.
Yeah. This is so weird. I don't know who came up with this. Would you rather never use a sex toy again or never use a microwave? I'm so stuck. I don't know. They're so useful, both of them. I think I'd have to turn to the hob. Did I say hob? I meant nom. You can imagine you're the microwave. What was your
It depends. Whilst I've got a boyfriend, I'd sacrifice sex toy.
Yeah, fair. Oh no. Oh no, dear. That's real pink pizza. Imagine like a microwave meal. You're like skipping out the tray. I will fucking eat this. That's really up so much. I sacrificed the microwave. Oh, sorry. Ooh.
Right, well, sorry. Who are we? This is a dating dilemma.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my God, am I going to have to go through these all again?
All right. I hope this doesn't happen to you.
Okay.
First date. Cinema.
Yeah.
A guy got his penis out and put my hand on it.
Fuck off. Can you imagine?
I hope you fucking squeezed it and got up and laughed.
But my God. Can you imagine?
On a first date in the cinema. I can just imagine him unzipping his trousers, being like, whoa. Well, it depends how big it is first. Let me up, bud.
Oh my God, is there no continuation?
No, I need more. I need more. I need a follow-up.
I need to know what you did.
Out. Yeah.
I would have stood up and be like, get your penis away from me. And I'm walking out.
Put it away.
Oh my God. Oh my God, how awkward would this be? My first Valentine's Day with my boyfriend and we got seated next to his ex at a restaurant for an evening.
I would actually die.
I don't know what I'd do.
I'd hate it.
I'd leave. Just feel bad. No, but then you can't leave because then it would look like you.
I look at that. I hope you look freaking amazing and like she was looking at you like, oh God.
Oh my God.
I would hate that. I'm really insecure with stuff like that. So it's like my idea of hell.
No, someone's put here. What's FWB? Oh, friends with benefits. First hook up with him. He hadn't had sex for 6 years. Faced like a kid on Christmas. He told me whilst he was on top that he struggled to come because a skateboard hit him in the balls when he was younger.
You shouldn't laugh at people's mishaps.
It's more the fact that while he was like on top of her, I was like, by the way, a skateboard hit my balls and I can't hide a mishap with a skateboard when I was younger. Takes me a while to come. I dread to think what's going to happen to me over the next...
We're going to live through... when the test starts dating, I want to hear everything.
I'll start dating in 2027.
Well, we need more content for the podcast.
Oh, shit. My first date from an app was a bit of a disaster. His profile said that he was 5'11". Oh no, I know where this is going. I would say at a push he was about 5'6". You can't lie that much. Like,
it's not something. It's not like
when someone's 6 foot and they're 5'11" or 5'10".
I'm roughly around
5'6", and you're putting 5'11" on your profile. I don't understand the point.
How do you hide that? You're going to turn up and they're going to know.
But what is the point in lying so much about your height on an app? Because then you've started off the dating experience as a liar or a really bad mathematician.
How do you feel about height?
Height isn't a thing for me. I thought it was. My ex-husband was very tall and I thought like, yeah, it's a must. But then my ex-boyfriend wasn't.
Mine's the other way around.
Really?
My ex-husband was quite short.
But you're tall. So what's short for you?
Well,
it's probably tall for me. How tall are you?
5'6".
I'm 5'1".
Yeah, you're a midget.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've got a bigger range of men.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like...
And maybe that's why I don't mind so much
my
about
rule was, as long as when I'm wearing heels, they're still taller than me, although I'd say my ex-husband was probably the same height as me when I was wearing heels.
Mm-hmm.
But now my boyfriend is 6'1".
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
I really love it. There's something, I don't know, for me, there's something like masculine about like...
No, I do get that.
Protecting and like...
I do get that.
I find it really attractive. Like, yeah, I really like it. Really like it.
Well, being 5'1", someone that's even 5'9", that may not be... Yeah, it is tall.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
My mum and dad, like my dad's 6'1" and my mum's like 5 foot.
Yeah. Well,
mum like hangs off his neck.
My ex-husband's 6 foot and I'm 5'1", so it was pretty much a foot taller. So yeah, it does make a...
Interesting. I know like some girls are really like, I feel like a lot of girls have rules around they must be taller than me. Like, of course, like for me, it was always a thing, like they have to be a bit taller than me. It's just that, I don't know, and not that it's a bad...
I personally wouldn't date anyone shorter than me.
No,
I'm
just
very short.
No, but I follow someone called Sana who...
Yeah, like, so do I.
She's something, and her boyfriend's small, and I like that for them.
Yeah.
It's not a personal preference. Like for me, I guess a quality I find attractive in someone is tallness.
I would rather go on a date with that guy, him saying that he was 5'6", than saying that he was 5'11".
100%.
I just think that when it comes to dating apps, be as honest as you can, because you're going to get caught once you meet, unless it was one of those dates where it's like, I'm going to sit at the table, I'm not going to stand up, and then
we're just going to meet in bed and we're going to lay down, and they might not be able to tell exactly how tall I am.
Yeah, but no, it's the worst is when you go to a date and they're already there, so they sit down and then they get up to say hello,
God.
and they're like,
never happened.
No, but it's a very like movie vibe.
You know?
No,
I wouldn't like that.
No, neither. Okay, we've got another one here. First date. I was on my first date after splitting from my husband. For context, we've been married for 15 years and separated for about a year. Yes, it took me a while. That's not a problem at all.
Darling, you ready?
Yeah. We met at a pub halfway between us, about 30 minutes from where I lived. 30 minutes into the date, he tells me that my ex was standing behind me.
Oh my God.
Not sure what was worse, that my ex somehow knew where I was and turned up, or that my date had researched me to the extent that he knew what my ex looked like. I was thinking, how the fuck would he know that?
Did it go anywhere?
That's it. That's all we got.
Okay. I don't know what to say. That's awful.
Yeah, I
mean, as well, like, Tash, I love how you're like, oh my God, you know what's worth it. You literally know everything about everyone.
That's why her hair's so big. It's a secret. Yeah, but I wouldn't make them aware. And a guy doing it, I feel like is just different. Yeah. Why are you stalking me? Yeah, there's nothing worse than bumping into an ex on a date.
Have you seen your ex on a date or anything?
No. Have you?
No, but I did get picture updates of him out.
I've had picture updates and stuff too. It is, isn't it?
I get picture updates. I get updates when people see him out. I got one when he was in Paris with his girlfriend. I don't care. Also, like, guys, I don't care.
No.
It was funny at first. I just literally don't care now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I've now recently been told that I faked my whole year relationship for content. I mean,
investment,
isn't it? I love how hardworking people think I am and how committed I am to my job. But no, I didn't fake my relationship for a year for content. Maybe I should next time.
Maybe you should find someone who's going to bring more drama to the table.
Okay, let's do a few confessions of the week. So, first one. Okay, I like this. I think this is smart. This is the third Valentine's Day with my boyfriend and he's starting to slack on effort. So I decided to send myself some flowers. Made out I didn't know who they were from. It's safe to say he's never forgotten to get me flowers again. Good for you, babe.
They need to know.
Yeah,
they need to know. We need to be showered with love.
Okay, let's finish the confessions on this one because it's a very good one. Every year I give my... I love how it's like an annual thing. Every year I give my husband a blowjob on Valentine's Day.
Blowjob and steak day, isn't that?
Yeah, steak and blowjob night.
When is it?
I don't know.
Not that you can.
No, I don't fucking give a shit. I just thought that I will be eating steak on my own whenever I want. And a sausage. Luckily steaks aren't cooked in the microwave. Hob and knob night.
Hob and knob.
Oh, I like hobnobs. Anyway, yeah, so I give my husband a blowjob every year on Valentine's Day. It's coming up to Valentine's Day, as we know. I really can't be bothered, so will be letting him know that I've got ulcers in my mouth and I'm unable to perform this year. I love that she's already like
pre-planning it.
It's like
the thought of it,
like the dog ate my homework. Like I have ulcers in my mouth, so I'm unable to give you a blowjob. Hopefully, he doesn't ask to see them.
That would be weird. Let me do a spot check, bitch.
No, but like maybe I should check in case it's like contagious. Anyway, thank you for sending those in. I feel like this episode has lifted my spirit. And do you know what hasn't been about Valentine's Day? Because maybe I just want to like let people know that if you're dreading Valentine's Day, first of all, you're not alone. I am too. Second of all, remember it is just a day.
Just a day.
Remove yourself on social media if you don't want to look at all the things, because that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Like, be kind to yourself. I don't want to see anyone's stuff, so I won't look at it, especially this one over here. You know, I'm very happy for people to have lovely days, but sometimes I just think that you've got to remember that what you see on social media is what people want you to see. I'm very guilty of posting things on anniversaries or Valentine's in the past, and I probably wasn't happy. So just bear it in mind. It is just a day. Either watch a good funny film or see your girl.
Do what you would normally do on like it's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
It's the middle of the week. Like, just get on with that. Like, I don't know what I'm actually doing on the actual day, but it's just another day.
Just another day.
Massive hype, and like, oh my god, I'd be alone on Valentine's. Like, I was still married last year, and I was absolutely freaking miserable. So
yeah,
it means nothing whether you're in a relationship or you're not. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not the be all and end all, but.
Well, I hope that this episode has at least made you guys laugh. I hope you've laughed with us. I know I fucking laughed.
Like, if you've listened to it and you've spat your coffee out laughing, or you've been driving and like,
or you've maybe done a bit of a wheeze.
I feel like I do a little bit of a wheeze. Tag us, share it on your stories, let people know. We want to make people laugh. We want people to come and listen. Like, the more you guys share us, the more people we access, the more lives we're helping.
Oh my God, it's so poetic.
I know.
But yeah, guys, make sure you please follow, like, share, do everything that Carly just said. And
I think we should do an affirmation.
Oh yes, we should.
Let me read it. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Love happens. I allow it to find me at the perfect time. Love will find you. When
Find me.
right.
Find me when the time is right. Okay. Love you guys.
Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Love, love, love.